Facing Barack Obama, and the news Kevin Rudd doesn't want to hear. It hasn't happened yet, but according to Australia's newly crowned Psychic of the Year, it's just part of what's in store for 2009. Now, we asked Stacey Demarco to look into the near future at what will happen to house prices, the economy, even who'll win at the Oscars, and the results are remarkable. Here's Brian Seymour.
I worry about Kevin's well-being, as in health. I also kind of worry about Michelle Obama. We could be seeing the consequences of this for a good 4, 5, 6 years. They're not going to fall much further. 2009, I believe, economically, is going to be a tough year.
Stacey Demarco's insights into the near future are both welcome and worrisome. Yet she doesn't call herself a psychic at all. Rather,
how much longer you've got to be alive?
what is a witch?
From my point of view, a witch is a weaver of the two worlds, of magic.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch? I wouldn't hear of it.
We have had bad PR day for thousands of years.
Witches are old and ugly.
For more than a decade, Stacey has been reading coffee cup oracles, one of her most developed powers. Also casting spells, performing rituals, and using her instinct to see things most of us are apparently blind to.
Most of the witches that I know are professional people, doctors, lawyers, people like that. Yeah.
Stacey calls herself a corporate witch. She was a high flyer in marketing for a big company when she discovered her spiritual self and came clean.
What was that like, confronting your boss and saying, guess what? I'm a witch?
It was really difficult. I was really scared. We call it coming out of the broom closet.
She needn't have worried. Her employer accepted her. Since then, Stacey has written 3 books and last year debuted on television as a judge on the hit series The One.
Her ability as a psychic, of course, is without question.
Head of the Australian Psychics Association, Simon Turnbull, says psychics come in all forms. When it comes to an overarching definition covering all of them, no one has the right to say which it is.
We selected her even though she was a witch because, well, first of all, she got the votes. That helps.
1,500 members of the APA voted Stacey Psychic of the Year, a choice few had predicted.
The main reason why people are interested in going to see psychics is because of the uncertainty that we're currently going through. People want reassurance that their future is, worthwhile.
There are several thousand psychics plying their trade here, though only a few have qualifications recognised in the industry. There are no official figures, but the best estimate is that our psychic industry rakes in at least $60 million a year, though it's probably much, much more, as perhaps millions of readings go uncounted every year. We asked Stacey to focus on key people and topics to tell us what events are about to unfold. Newly elected President Obama. What are you feeling about his first term?
I pray that the Americans can break their cycle of extinguishing men of hope. A security risk, definitely, and I also kind of worry about Michelle Obama being involved with that as well.
Perhaps even an attempt on their lives?
Perhaps, yes. And I'm not the only one in the spiritual community who thinks that.
Stacey reluctantly said Mr. Rudd this year may be beset with a serious, even fatal heart problem.
And if Mr. Rudd is watching, I say more diet, better diet and exercise for Mr. Rudd.
Malcolm Turnbull won't be Prime Minister. Instead, Stacey sees Julia Gillard becoming our first female PM.
And if you're a girl, well, you'd be the first.
House prices, how much further will they fall, do you think?
I think they're not going to fall much further. I don't really feel that there's much more, I'd say 6 months worth of drops, and not all over the board. I keep seeing 2010 being the time when everything will start to come back up again. I feel August is going to be the depth of it. I don't think we're anywhere near coming to the worst of it yet. Spiritually, it's been coming for a very long time, and I can tell you my clients that are involved in the share market had pulled their money out way before.
The Oscars, almost upon us. Best film, best actor. Best Actress?
Although I think a number of those films have really broken different barriers, I would love to say Slumdog Millionaire. So I think for the Best Actor, I think it's Mickey Rourke. I know there's the Changeling movie with Angelina. I don't think she's going to get it, though. I think, again, it's very close, but I do think that it'll be Kate Winslet.